to talk about Havdallah. Havdallah is a special mitzvah you do at the conclusion of Shabbos. You drink a glass of wine, you smell some fragrances, you light a special candle. Some people play guitars and sing songs. It doesn't take very long and everybody loves it. But why do you have to do it? Why do you need a special ceremony at the end of Shabbos? You see, endings are a big deal. Believe it or not, at some point you're going to be all done with school. Whoa! Yay! No more school! Yay! No more school! Alright! No more pencils, no more books, no more none of that! So when school ends, you don't just leave. You have to go through graduation. You put on a gown, you wear a funny hat, you have to listen to boring speeches. Well, why go through it? Just leave, go home! Or, for example, some friends come to visit from far away and they stay for a few days. You don't just kick them out when the visit is over. You have to hug and cry and say, it was so special having you here. I'm gonna miss you. Why? Tell them to get in the car and get out of town. You can't do that. Why? Because when you go through an experience that was important, that meant something, that was powerful and changed you, you have to acknowledge what happened. You have to take a moment at the end to reflect and reminisce and say, this was important. This experience was special. And by doing that, you internalize the experience and you're much more likely to take a little bit of it with you after the fact. That's why you make Havdallah at the end of Shabbos. Shabbos is important. It's spiritual. It's powerful. It's uplifting. It changes you. And you can't just let it go. You can't just say, bye. You have to take a moment to acknowledge that this was a real experience. You can bring a little bit of it with you after the fact. That's why you make Havdallah. Havdallah is something you do with all your senses. You hear it, you see it, you smell it, you taste it, and you feel it. You feel it. Everything. And by going through that process, you internalize it, and you're able to not just have a great Shabbos, but you can take that great Shabbos with you into the week as well. They say you can't take it with you. And it's true. You can't take it with you except for Shabbos. Make Havdallah and you can.